With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
The question here says succession proceeds from which of the following? Now, what is succession? Let us see first. What happens? Our biotic community is not static. Okay, it keeps on changes. What happen? Changes keeps on occurring in our biotic community. Okay, changes happens in our biotic community. It is not at all static. Now, what happened? This change is orderly and sequential. What happened? This change is orderly and sequential. It is not any kind of random changes. It is orderly and sequential. Now, this orderly and sequential changes occurs in our parallel with the physical environment. How does it changes in order happens? Due to the parallel with our physical environment, these changes occurs. Now, this changes, what happens? This due to this changes, what happens? Our community reaches to somewhat a nearly a equilibrium position. Okay, nearly in our equilibrium position with related to what? First again, our environment. Okay, related to nearly our equilibrium position related to our environment, which is known as our climax community. Which is known as our climax community. Now, what happens? Such gradual and fade. What happens? This changes that happens, which leads to our climax community. This is known as our ecological succession. What is known as? It is known as our ecological succession. Now, there are two types of succession. If we see, let us see, four type of successions are there. Okay, ecologically succession. There are two types of succession, depends upon the area in which it begins. Okay, that if it takes place in our dry areas like rock, if it takes place in a dry area in rock, it is known as a xeric succession. Okay, what it is known as? It is known as xeric succession. Okay, xeric succession. Now, suppose it occurs in our aquatic habitat. So it is known as our hydrax succession. What it is known as? It is known as our hydrax succession. Now, both in our hydrax succession, what happens? The condition changes from our hydric condition to mesic condition. Whereas in xeric succession, what happens? The condition changes from a xeric condition to mesic condition. Okay. So therefore, if we see the options here, the first option is xeric to mesic condition. This option is correct. Hydric to mesic condition. This is also correct. Mesic to xeric condition. This is wrong. So our correct option will be option number 4. That is more than one option is correct. Okay. Correct option is option number 4.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.